almost like you're fighting things that are there within you, and you're trying to fight them and push them down and not let them take over your life. Whereas what you need to do, and I'm sorry they're swearing there, what you need to do is you need to fucking face them, okay? So whatever is coming up for you, fucking face it, right? And, you know, look it straight in the face and say, right, okay, I am not scared of you no more. It's almost like the child with the bogeyman, you know, and, you know, it's like you're lying in bed and you're seeing that dressing gown on the back of the door and you get yourself all worked up, you know, and you get terrified of it. And then you wake up the next day and it's not real. And this is what you need to do with your fears, okay? You need to face them head on. They said hell there. You need to face them head on, okay? There is nothing to be scared of, because them fears and these things that have been there, deep-rooted since childhood for some of you, it's almost like you're going through hell anyway, you know? So by facing them, it's not, the terror's not there, okay? You know that you've had your hurt from them. You've had the terror that they bring. So face them, you know, and that is when they will disappear. So this is saying to me here, what are you giving power to, okay? What are you believing is the truth and is scary when it really isn't, okay? It's almost like freaking yourself out for something that isn't actually real, okay? So this is where your thinking needs to change. And this is what I think this month is. It's evolving. It's making us think differently about things that we've thought about for years, but we've never actually got to the root cause of them. So it's like I say, it's delving deep here this month, Virgo. Sorry about this. God, you know, can we not just have a nice, easy month where we just like float through? You know, that's what I'm expecting. That's what I want. That's what I love. But yeah, so I feel that this is a lot about looking at past loves, past relationships, how you have been in relationships in the past, because you've played a part in every single one you've been in. So, you know, I mean, we a majority of us have had abusive relationships, you know, relationships where it's been one-sided, relationships that have, you know, made us lose ourselves or whatever. But we have played a part in that. The second you admit that to yourself and take responsibility for how you were in that and what you done to contribute to how it ended or how you were hurt within it, that is when you will start to heal, okay? So this is it. A lot of times within life, we're here to understand what love isn't, okay? In order so that we can understand what love is. And this is what I feel this clearing is there for you as well. Yes, you've got a lot of love to give, Virgo, but I don't know why I said Leo there. You've got a lot of love to give, Virgo, okay? But how often do you give it to yourself? And how often do you look elsewhere to get it? Because I think the latter is more true, okay? So this is about you giving yourself that love. As I said, going back to that inner child, you know, telling that inner child that they are lovable, that they are worthy, you know, that they are deserving of love. You know, no matter what happened in your childhood, you are now the adult with knowledge, and you can go back and talk to that inner child, and you can give them the advice that they needed then and you need now. Okay, so that is, it's a biggie, this, Virgo. I didn't expect it when I started this reading, so I apologize, but, you know, it's don't shoot the messenger. So this is it, and we need to look at patterns, you know, that we have, okay? It's not like, oh, yeah, I picked the wrong people. It's like, why do you pick the wrong people? You know, if you eat something that you're allergic to and it makes you ill, you don't go out and eat it the next day again. You don't go out and eat it the next day. You eventually think, hold on, that's not good for me. I'm going to find something else that I like just as much. And this is what I feel a lot of Virgos will be doing, analyzing where they mess up within relationships, where they sort of don't put boundaries up, where they are contributing to the pain that they have within them, okay? Or where the actual seed that this is how a relationship is meant to be comes from. Is this from your past, from your childhood, from whatever? You know, what ideas of love were formed when you were very young that you're still carrying about today that are completely like sort of nondescript. They don't even, you know, they don't even fit into today's life, yet you're still carrying that round, okay? Sorry for this being heavy. This is the way they're coming through. Thank God this is my last one. Because, yeah, you are tied to the past here, okay? You think you are powerless over it. You know, you think you are not, okay? This devil is not real. It's almost like any superstition. If you believe it, it will become real, okay? People pass these. Someone sent me one the other day. This, if you don't pass this message on to 12 of your friends, blah, 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 you know, whatever's going to happen. And it's like, that's absolute bollocks, you know? Things only become real when you give them power and you believe in them, okay? So this is when people talk about curses and I'm cursed. And, you know, I have people messaging me quite a lot saying that they've been told that they're cursed and blah, blah, blah. It's if you believe you are. You know, a lot of this is self-belief. And this is where fear keeps us segregated. So what this is saying is forget all of this of the past, okay? There is no devil there. You know, there is no devil there. You know, you are not tied. You are not powerless. You can break these chains. These could be old ancestral chains as well, you know, but you can break these if you want to, but you really need to want to, okay? And this is what I think the theme for this month is. It's like, how much do you want it, Virgo? Yes, Virgos have had it tough, okay? We have, but we're not daft, you know, we think, we're the thinkers, we analyze, you know, so we know probably a lot more than other star signs because we've delved deeper into it. I'm not saying that in a judgmental way, but I'm saying we overanalyze at times. So that gives us knowledge. It makes us look at things in a different way. So it's almost like you need to look at, you know, how much do you want this change? Or are you prepared to carry on how things have been where they're tough? Or are you prepared to go right into that core of stuff and, you know, clean it out from the core so that it can properly heal? Not just heal a little bit, properly heal, okay? So this is it. It's a big mission for you this month, Virgo, okay? But get through this month and then your birthday month. Some of you, I know it's birthday months in August, but then September is looking like, oof, that's it. I've done it. Mission accomplished. You know, that is what I'm getting. End of a cycle. Start of something new. Success. That's it. I've beat all the bosses in the video game. And it's time to decide what I want to do now because this is what is coming in, okay? I feel there are going to be a lot of options for you as we come into September. So it's almost like, you know, as we're going into, as August is ending and September starting, it's almost like this is takeoff. This is what I'm saying. I'm almost seeing like a runway there and a takeoff. So some of you could be traveling. Okay, some of you could be traveling. Some of you could be deciding to relocate or something like that. Okay, the sea, the ocean is coming in very, very prominent here. So I don't know if some of you are looking at maybe buying a holiday home or something like that, you know, or going somewhere where people would normally go on holiday, you know, but that is coming in as well. But it's almost like, you know, you are transitioning, Virgo. It's been coming a long time. This is why we've had the pain, okay? It's almost like if you imagine a boil and all of this pain has been building up and building up and building up, okay? And it's ready to pop. Okay, it is ready to pop, but once you have that pop, it's messy, you know, there's shit to clean up, but the pain and the pressure stops. And this is where I feel August is for you, Virgo, okay? This is where you're going to know your inner strength here. I feel there could be changes of houses or something happening around your home life as well, but in a positive way, okay? Because this is saying to me, this is a new beginning. Okay, a new beginning. Some of you might be thinking about renting your house out, selling it, starting afresh. It's almost like this is it. There's big, big moves, big, big changes, okay? This is the start of a new life for you where you feel in control as well, okay? I feel some of you, if you're single, there could be somebody coming in as well, okay? I feel this could be possibly fire, okay, coming in with you. There's fire energy coming in with your chart, coming in with your reading here. But it's almost like I feel for some reason you are holding back, okay? It's almost like I don't feel you're going to take the offer that is offered to you in some way. This could be because of this work you've been doing on yourself and you kind of see the red flags, you know. My daughter said to me once, it was like, who are you, like butter? She went, when you're wearing rose-tinted glasses, even the red flags just look like flags, you know. And this is it. When we see clearly and we see where there's red flags or things that could be dangerous for us or toxic to us or could take us down that old path of thinking that we have been down in the past, we can, you know, when we're aware of them, we can stop before we even take that. So I hope that makes sense, because it's almost like when I'm seeing this fire around here, it's almost like, is it too much? Is it too much of a burden? Is this going to get you to where you want to be? If it can work and you're prepared to put the work in, then great, because this is saying it can work, but it's not going to be easy. And it takes two people to work at something. Like I say, it takes two people to make something, two people to break something as well. You know, so there's decisions coming in for you, but it's almost like, know that you will be okay, even if you're not okay. This is what I want to say to you, Virgo. You know, that's what I love about Virgos, because, you know, they dust themselves down and they get themselves back up. And it's almost like, you know, you say in the universe, right, knock me down 7 times, I'll get up fucking 8. You know, this is the attitude that I'm getting towards the end of August. So it's great. And October as well. I don't know why they've just brought me October. But like I say, a lot of focus on finances, on making your finances go further, okay, where you've been trapped, cutting them restrictions. So I feel some of you could be paying debts off and things like that as well. It's almost like you're freeing things up, you know, you're freeing yourself up from the inside, and this will actually manifest into your external life as well, you know. I feel October is going to be really, really good month for you. I don't know why they're telling me this, because it's August, but they're telling me this, and I feel possibly the 10th of August, there is something that is going to go in your favor. This could be legal. This could be something like this. This could be even a partnership that you're starting in, because I feel there's also there's a water sign coming in. Right, okay, this is somebody new. I think this is somebody new, somebody you don't know. So there's a water sign could come in August, who could actually, if this isn't in a relationship, they could lead you to an answer that you are looking for within relationships, if that makes sense. And this person is going to make you think. Sorry, getting hiccups there. It's almost like this person is coming in as some sort of guide, like tour guide or something like that, to show you where you need to go and to take away any worry that you've got, okay? Because like I say, Virgos, we're worriers. We're always worriers. But when we get this is when we get into our head. We need to get into our fields, get into our intuition, okay? Block off anything that makes us feel not good. Okay, it might not make us feel bad, but if it changes the way that we feel from feeling good to feeling a little bit funky, a little bit, oh, that's not right, we don't want anything to do with it, okay? We've got to have huge, huge boundaries this month, Virgo. This is what is coming in. And like I say, you know, this is what you get. You are able to do them when you are standing tall within yourself and you are secure as well, okay? So like I say, there's a new beginning coming for you, okay? But you're going to have to go deep, Virgo. You're going to have to go deep here. There's security. There's so many options for you. It's almost like, you know, there's too many. I cannot talk about all of them. Like I say, if anybody wants a personal reading, you know, if this is resonating, please get in touch with me. But it's almost like there's too much. Yeah, it's almost like the world is your oyster. This is what I'm getting. So it's all good, but there's a lot of stuff going on, right? A lot of shit being cleared, a lot of shit being shoveled, they're saying there. But this is all for your future. This is, you know, about you making solid plans where you will feel secure, because security is a massive thing with Virgos. You know, it's a huge thing, and you need to know you've got that safeness. If you're not getting it from other people, make sure you give it to yourself. And this is when we go internal, and this is when you can heal whatever needs to heal. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. And then your final card is the Star card, which is hope, renewal, replenishment, and everything. So it's almost like diving into a lovely, cool bath, right? I don't know if that's just because I'm what I want to do now. Diving into a lovely, cool bath and being cleansed of everything that you have sort of dredged up over this month. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to some Virgos. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this again because I never know what I'm saying when it comes through. I just pass on whatever they're telling me, and then I'll have a look at what people are saying. Tanya is the second person I've seen in the last 24 hours talking about a positive August and a movement in the ocean. All right, Jack, that's interesting. Jack Dawson, one of my old tutors was called Jack Dawson. My art historian was called Jack Dawson. I love him. He was a great guy. Right, okay. I always let one of these fall out or jump out, rather. Whoa, there you go. I said it. Woo, look at that. We're getting the rainbow. We're getting the rainbow, and we're getting the peace as well. Okay. And the ocean's in that. And what this says is blessings. You are being showered with light. Your creativity is being stirred, activated, and set alight. An endless stream of rainbow color stems from your heart. Can you remember when I said in the beginning, when I said about this, being this child, embracing this child, and this whole world of color actually opening up? And this is what I think you're getting. Look, that is blessings, okay? You're too blessed to be stressed, Virgo. Please, you need to shed these layers in order to get where you need to be. And I think you will get there, okay? So it's focus on you, focus on healing, focus on being the best version of you that you can be. Okay, don't get over analytical, but use your analytical skills, which you have honed over the years, to dig deep and do a little bit detective work on your soul, okay, and on your psyche, and see where there, you know, where there's issues that need to be addressed, which will stop following you into your future. Okay, we're leaving them in the past. This is a very, very important year, Virgo. Very, very important year. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Please let me know if it does. And if anybody does want a personal reading with me, then click the link below. You will get the 15% discount on it as well. And I will be able to read for you before I take my time off and everything changes towards the end of August. Okay, so have an absolutely fabulous, fabulous month, Virgo. Satnam.